This week, we are starting a series on S corporations. Now, first thing, an S corporation is not an entity. Okay, what it is, it's an election, a tax election. So you would create your LLC or your corporation with your Department of State, and then you'd file Form 2553 with the IRS to elect S corp status. Okay, so an S corporation is what we call a pass-through entity. And that means that imagine the S corporation is this bucket, okay, bucket. And all the information goes in the top, revenue, expenses, all that stuff goes in the top, it shakes out, and then it comes out the bottom in the form of, in what's called a K1. And that K1 gets reported on the individual shareholder's tax return, okay? The S Corp itself doesn't pay tax. It files a tax return, 1120S, but it doesn't pay tax at the entity level, okay? All of that shakes out into that K1 that then gets reported on the shareholder's 1040, okay? So what are some of the parameters that you have to stay within in order to be an S corporation? You can't have more than 100 shareholders, okay? You only can have allowable shareholders. We'll get into that later. It can't be an ineligible corporation. Again, if you have questions about that, hit me up or just ask your tax advisor. They can go through what that means, ineligible. You only can have one class of stock and you have to have a permitted tax year. Okay, now let's get back to the allowable shareholder piece of this. What is an allowable shareholder in an S corporation? It's individuals, resident aliens, estates, certain tax-exempt organizations, and certain trusts. A corporation can't be, like a C corporation cannot be a shareholder, a partnership can't be a shareholder, a non-resident alien can't be a shareholder. And it's important to know that before going in to make sure that this is the right entity for you. Now, we're going to go, the next couple of weeks, we're going to be going into the pros and cons of an S corporation versus things like sole proprietorships or C corporations. So we're going to get into more meat, but I wanted to start the week with a simple overview of what an S corporation is. Again, if you have any questions, please hit me up. This is all educational. There's no question that you should be able to ask, right? So hit us up. We're happy to help. Talk soon.